Hi, team. Today we're combining auxiliary verbs with irregular verbs. Let's start with a quick refresher. Do you remember what an auxiliary verb is? Auxiliary verbs, also known as helping verbs, are used alongside main verbs to form different tenses, moods, voices, or to express necessity, possibility, or permission. Irregular verbs are verbs that do not follow the standard pattern of adding ed to form their past tense and past participle forms. They use a whole new word instead, like these examples on the board. Did you notice that the irregular verbs had two options? That's because, just to make it even more complicated, the irregular verb frequently changes when it's combined with an auxiliary verb.
Here we have a lady taking notes. She writes notes. We can add an auxiliary verb. She is writing notes.
To make this past tense, we would say she wrote notes, and if we add an auxiliary verb, it would be she has written notes. Here, we have children eating food. They eat. We can add an auxiliary verb, they are eating. When we use past tense, we say that they ate, and if we add an auxiliary verb, we would say that they have eaten. Here we have a seal going for a swim. The seal swims. If we add an auxiliary verb, we get the seal is swimming. If we use past tense, we say that the seal swam. If we add an auxiliary verb, it becomes the seal has swum. Irregular verbs change when you change tense, but they also change when you add auxiliary verbs. The best way to learn them all is to practice.